Bettina Ortiz Imenya was not accustomed to waiting. A former Miss Venezuela and Miss Universe runner-up, of course, the exceedingly bronze strawberry blonde was these days the wife of Miami auto parts tycoon Herman Ortiz Imenya, and at every restaurant she chose to grace with her presence, she was always greeted with ribbons and whisked to the exact table she desired. Today she wanted the corner table on the terrace at Sip Sip, her favorite lunch spot on Harbor Island. She wanted to sit on one of the comfy orange canvas director's chairs and stare out at the gently lapping turquoise waters while eating her kale Caesar salad. But there was a large noisy group taking up the entire terrace, and she didn't seem in much hurry to leave. Bettina fumed as she glared at the tourists happily savoring their lunch in the sun. Look how tacky they were, the woman overly tanned, wrinkled and saggy, none of them properly lifted or botox. She felt like walking up to their table and handing out her dermatologist business card. And then, the men were even worse. All dressed in all rumpled shirts and shorts, wearing those cheap straw hats sold at the trinket shop on January Street. Why did such people have to come here? The 3.5-mile long paradise with its pristine pink sand beaches was one of the best kept secrets in the Caribbean, a haven for the very rich filled with quiet little wood houses painted in shades of sherbet, charming boutiques, chic ocean-front mansions turned into inns, and five-star restaurants to rival swing parks. Tourists should have to take a style exam before being allowed to set foot on the island, feeling that she had been patient long enough. Bettina stormed into the kitchen, the fringe on her crochet boutique caftan top shaking furiously as she made a beeline for the woman with a shock of pixie cat plant hair manning the main stove. Julie, honey, what's that you value? I've waited more than 15 minutes for my table, Bettina sighed to the owner of the restaurant. Sorry, Bettina, it's been one of these days. The party of 12 on the terrace showed up first just before you did. Julie replied as she handed up a bowl of spicy conch chili to a waiting server. But the terrace is your friend's spot. Why on earth did you let those tourists take up all the space? Well, that tourist in the red fishing cap is the Duke of Glencore. His party just boated over from Windermere. That's his Royal Herdsman you see moored off the coast. Isn't it the most handsome sailboat you've ever seen? I'm not impressed by big boats, Bettina huffled, although secretly she was rather impressed by people with big titles. From the kitchen window, she surveyed the party assembled on a terrace with new eyes. These aristocratic British types were such a strange breed. Sure, they had their Savile Row suits and their heirloom tiaras, but when they traveled, they looked so painfully proud. Actually, those bodyguards belonged to the Duke's special guests. They did the whole sweep of the restaurant before the party arrived. They even searched my walk-in freezer. See that Chinese fellow seated at the end of the table? Bettina squinted through her Dior X-Taste sunglasses at the portly, balding, 70-something Asian man dressed in a nondescript white short-sleeved golf shirt and gray trousers. Oh, I didn't even notice him. Am I supposed to know who he is? That's Alfred Sham, Julie said in a hushed tone. Bettina giggled. He looks like their chauffeur. Doesn't he look like that guy that used to drive Jane Raymond around in Falcon Crest? Julie, who was trying to focus on searing a cat of tuna to perfection, shook her head. A tight-lipped smile. From what I hear, the chauffeur is the most powerful man in Asia. What's his name again?